Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode. I am T, and as always, I am joined by my beautiful and amazing wife, Jay, and we are just us.
Ow. Why you gotta shoot me though? Why I got one to the head?
Hey, y'all. It's been a minute, and we keep saying that every single episode.
I'm laughing because your guns
What reminds-
just reminded me of how y'all got sniped in the car.
Yo, really? You gotta jump into that already,
That
though?
literally just reminded me of that. And that's why I'm like, yo, I got a visual and everything.
So if you guys were catching or are keeping up with the episodes, you would know that we just came back from a trip to New York. We drove, so it was like what 18 hours, but it took us like
Maybe like
21,
22
22.
hours. Because it was kind of like a mini family trip. We went to move
Right.
our daughter to college, but we brought the whole family.
And the
So
dog.
why she got a name? Why she got to be the dog? Yo, she hating on my baby Nike. Anyways,
You'll see soon why.
but the reason why her little thing just triggered me was because yo, I get that everybody's tired. We've been in the car for a minute, but we wound up staying in Jersey because that's where we found a decent Airbnb. Well, decently priced. The Airbnb itself, it was cool, was
Yeah,
clean,
it was
whatever.
good.
But the area that it was in, it was like, yo.
You
So
ratchet.
it was ratchet. So um so we went to Philly, we went to the Poconos,
We
we went
snowsued. Yeah, that was nice.
snowtubing. That was a lot of fun. I had gone before, my kids had gone before, but she had never gone before. It was her
my
first time. It was mad fun. And then, we went to New York a couple days, moving my daughter and stuff, whatever. But let me tell you, these people, i.e., my family, my wife sitting in the front seat, sniped. My mom in the back seat, sniped. Yo, my son's in the last row, straight up snipe. Like, even the dog in the second row, my baby Nike, cuddled up, mouth open to the. So at one point, like, yo, the weather, I think it was raining, right?
Yeah.
It was a little rainy, so get everybody tired. Okay, well, guess what? It gets me tired too. So we just bounced from like really, really saying goodbye to Sully at college. Like we left her there, we're leaving, boom, we're out. We're like driving back now to Florida, but we just left. And like, yo, I look at them in the mirror. I see her next to, I was like, yo, when did we go under attack? Who sniped y'all?
Yo.
Like, yo, a straight sniper came and was like, "Ta, ta, 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 ta." I was like, yo, everybody done. I was like, damn. I wound up sitting in traffic and I took a picture. You see everybody done. Da, 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 da. And I sent the picture back to my daughter, like, this is what I'm dealing with right now. And we was like 10 minutes into the drive after
Listen,
we
she was
said
just
bye at
hating that she
college.
couldn't be sleeping like we were.
Yo, all
She
of
was
them.
hating. She was just hating.
Even my puppy, everybody knocked out. I was like, yo, whatever assassin that nigga was slick, because I ain't even see him come. And he got them all. He shot them all. I was like, damn, yo.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I was
I honestly
tired.
didn't even have a mind to talk about that. And you did this. And I had a flashback. It triggered me of when y'all got shot up and I was left by myself.
Yo, I was
to
tired.
fend for myself.
We literally went to bed 1, 2 o'clock in the morning to wake up at 6 o'clock the next day. I'm like, I'm exhausted. I'm tired.
It's right. I ain't mad at you. You don't got to explain. You don't got to
She ain't
explain.
mad.
It's cool. I was triggered. I wasn't mad. I was triggered just now when you decide you're gonna shoot everybody else.
It's
When y'all
fine.
got shot.
I drove for the other 9 hours because then she was sleeping. It's okay. You got your chair too.
Yo, this how they all do me. But anyways, that wasn't even on topic to talk about right now. But that you shooting them up just reminded me. But I'm so sorry. Okay,
so let's talk about your baby.
My baby. She's talking about Nike.
Nike.
Our
Labrador. 5-month-old. Listen.
She's a baby.
So we brought her with us because we had, where was the old lady? Oh, one was
Talking about the other
the
dog. We
other
got 3
dog.
dogs.
The old lady dog was with my mom. Our 2-year-old shepherd was boarded.
Senora Nala was with your mom.
Senora Nala was with my mom. Little girl Delta was at the
At camp.
At camp
At the shelter.
at the shelter. I'm so sorry, not the shelter.
Took it to the pound.
The pet resort, the new Tampa pet resort.
Yeah.
They fancy there. But that's why we had to take Nike, because it's too much.
Well, I was not intending to leave her anywhere because, she's doing great potty training here, and that is true. Before you say something slick.
Yeah.
She's fine here, but they're not gonna be there letting her out every hour on the hour.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and she's only 5 months. She looks big, but she's only 5 months. So, the idea of her sitting up in her own piss or poop, like, I was just like, nah, the baby gotta go. The baby gotta go.
So, mind you, we
got her a coat.
We got her a coat,
a seatbelt,
and a whole seat cover.
Seat cover.
For
so
her.
the row that she's sitting in, dog hair, whatever, will go on there.
So, mind you, we drove up 22 hours because we stopped for pee, for her to pee, for us to eat, for her to eat, right? In the whole 22 hours, this girl did not pee. Not once. Or poop.
Not once. Yo, she refused.
22 hours.
She would get out. Sniff, 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 but she wouldn't go.
She would not go. The first time she went was about maybe 30 hours in. It was in the Airbnb. On the floor.
She had to go. No, and then I did walk her when we got there, but this is the thing, there was like no grass around.
Yeah.
So she's looking at me like, where we at? And where am I supposed to go? So we went around the block, sniff, sniff, sniffity sniff, and it wasn't happening. And it's freezing over there too. So
yeah, like it wasn't like she didn't have a chance to pee or poop outside because we walked her all the time. She was with us. She was never alone in the house. She was always with us, so she was walking the whole time.
She had a little accident.
Couple ones. And then now, this is the last day. We go to drop off Selena at college, right? We go to this orientation, family orientation, right? And we're over there. Oh, they have free breakfast. Okay, cool. We go up there. Got the food. I sit down and I'm like, yo. I was like, Nike, you farted? And I was like, yo, look down, a big pile of doo-doo on the floor. On their carpet. At university. Well, mad family, like adults, students, faculty is there for the whole orientation. And then we have a shitty dog on the floor.
My poor baby. So they have like a whole buffet thing of food outside a conference room type of area, right? So I take her food inside with me, and I'm looking for a seat for us. And she's like, I'm gonna stay out here with Nike. And my son was out there. And so I'm like, all right. So I find a seat for my mom, get her situated, and then why does it sound like that?
Get your phone away from me.
And then I come out because I have T's food still. So the minute I step out the double doors, I'm like, I knew I was like, pop, pop. She shitted here, and I know it was bad. So I kind of turn now and get to where they were sitting, and I'm like, oh my god! And when I tell you, and it's in the hall where all the food is, I was like, oh my god, how embarrassing. So then I think I met y'all in the bathroom.
I was so pissed.
And I'm trying to take the brown paper towels and I'm putting mad hand soap on it, but it's a soap that's already fuzzy, like it comes out foaming.
Yeah.
So I'm hitting the thing trying to put mad foam so I can like clean the carpet. But I will say one thing. So the school is St. John's. And the lady doesn't charge it like family relations. She comes over and she says, hey, when you're done with that, could you just not put it in the trash can out here because the smell's going to linger. But don't worry. We have someone that's coming. They're going to handle that. When I tell you, not even like no dirty look,
face,
no
nothing.
attitude, no, come on. We all know. She was probably talking shit. Like, this is what you get for bringing a puppy here.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing was, she was wearing a red jacket, and I heard people saying, like, oh, I think that's a service dog. So I ain't really correct nobody, but no, she ain't no service dog, right? But that's okay. So, they
Ain't no
presume.
service dog pooping
So,
inside.
I guess maybe the lady was like, how can I say something about a service dog? I never said she was a service dog, but she part of the family. We all went to take Sully to school, including her. And her little jacket was the colors of the college, too. Mad cute. She had a little puffer on. But anyways, so she was so pissed.
Okay.
And so I got her talking trash. I got my mom talking trash. And my mom was talking smack. She was like laughing at all this stuff. And she's so mad. And she was like, oh, that's because she's spoiled. And then, no, she's saying that's because she's spoiled. And then my mom's like, oh, leave her with me. I'm going to put her in discipline
She said
camp.
boot camp.
Yeah, boot camp. They're talking mad smack. So I'm like, all right. So it's obviously not ideal, right? But they get on my nerves a little bit. Just a hair. Because I kept telling them it's not her, it's my fault, right? So in the backyard, we let all the dogs go out there and do their business. Mind you, she looked big, but she's not. She's 5 months old. She's a baby. She's gonna go. The only place she knows to go is here. So if she ain't here, she ain't going unless like she can't hold it no more.
Yeah, like we were walking down like an outside mall, and I guess she couldn't hold it no more. She just stopped and pooped on the sidewalk. Like
that was a different day, okay? Well, I don't even know why you got to bring that up right now. That saying, was not related to this trip, and we discussed that. Yes, it was.
No.
We
this
were
was
not in a mall.
baby. This was the outside South Street. That was like a mall type thing. There were mad stores.
Oh, no, true, but she was supposed to take a shit on the concrete. There wasn't no
yeah,
grass.
There was no grass, but I mean, we weren't
had bags though.
But we weren't sniffing. We were just walking. She goes, "Oh, gotta go."
And she had to go. No, but that was okay. She had to go on the sidewalk somewhere. There was nowhere to go. Oh, okay, I thought you was talking about that other incident.
Was it no
in the premium?
Sensitive.
I am because they be attacking my baby. And if anything, okay, she's a good girl, but she don't know how to piss on concrete on demand because in Jersey that's all they had. So she decided she want to go on the Airbnb and in the school. But so she been she been holding a grudge on my baby. But it's my fault because I don't walk her, so she don't know that she could go other places. So they was talking about, oh, it's grass, it's this, it's that, just go. I'm like, y'all picky about y'all toilet, ain't you? So anyway, that was that. That's my baby.
That was our recap of our trip. Overall, it was a nice trip. Fun. Yeah, we had a good time.
Snow tubing, mad fun. So it was cool.
Yeah, it was nice. Ooh, we met with one of Jill's longtime friends, and she is a faithful fan of the show.
That's you. That's you, boo.
Oh, she was reciting our episodes back to us. I was like, oh snap, yeah.
So sweet.
Yo, the first thing that she said to Jill, "Where's your ring at?" That is my ring on. Thing.
I was like, oh, you want to instigate? You want to instigate? I ain't seen you in a minute. You gonna instigate? Nah, she know everything. She was asking questions about stuff at every episode. So we love you, boo. Thank you. We appreciate you. We feel the love.
It was funny, yo. Yeah. Oh, well, in that topic too. Yo, I want to say, yo, birds do be flocking. Okay.
I know you ain't about to talk about that right now. Yo.
Since we got into that.
Oh my God. For anybody who hasn't been keeping up, she is so particular about me wearing my wedding ring, which it makes sense. But honestly, the only reason I don't be wearing it lately is because it wasn't fitting. And then it was fitting. And then it's temperamental. And some days the gold want to shrink and it don't fit, right?
The gold want to shrink.
So if you haven't watched all the episodes, I was teasing her and I was talking about, yo, she act like the minute I step out the crib, birds is flocking, like, because they don't see a ring. I'm like, that is not what it's like.
I am here to confirm.
So that's what she's referencing.
Birds do be flocking. Okay. Anyways, let's talk about incident 1, right?
I don't even know what you're about to say right now. That's the crazy part. I do not.
We went snow tubing, and I'm over here on the other line getting hot chocolate, and and she went over there to get me some fries, and here come a guy. Oh, hey, hi. Well, actually, I wasn't there. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, how you reciting a story you was not standing there for? She was about to add mad extra too. Oh, hey, he didn't even do all that, yo.
Yo, the reason I know is because our daughter came to me. She's like, T, you will never, Mama,
My daughter went and dimed out, or dimed me out, or dimed the guy out. I wasn't doing nothing. So basically, I'm in this line. I get my food, and I'm waiting for. I think I was returning it or something. I'm waiting for something. So the guy's there with a female and a little girl, and the lady is like messing with the little girl. The guy, so she bounces. So I'm still waiting. So dude says like, I don't even know what he started off with, but he was sure to mention, yeah, I'm just here helping my sister out and her kid. Like he was making it clear that was not my kid, that was not my wife. Whether that was true or not, I don't know. But I'm like, okay, and I'm here with my wife and my family. I'm waiting on da da da. So anyway, Selena comes like right in time and kind of just like killed it without even knowing. So I'm laughing and I'm telling Selena what happened, whatever. Selena's so cute, yo. She had a mask on that's
like a ski mask, yeah.
Yeah, like a full thing, and it comes here to keep you warm. And so she's like, "You want me to wait with you?" So mind you, but she was gonna go back to help T, I guess, with the hot cocoa or whatever. So I was like, "Nah, you good." So she looks at the guy, she looks at me, she's like, and gives me a kiss on the lips, right? To act like she was my shorty, but she got a little mask on, and then she had her hands full with something. She was like, "I would have slapped your butt too," but my hands were full, so I was cracking up. So mind you, I'm like, that's the end of it. Now I go back to meet them, and she's like, "Who was it? Who was it?" I'm like, "Yo, who was who?" She's like, "Selena told me." I said, "Did Selena?" I didn't think I had to say, "Don't say nothing." I'm like, she's crazy. That wasn't for her to hear. That was to entertain my daughter and let her know what she walked in on. So, oh my God, it was hilarious. I was like, Selena. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay. So that was that.
Birds do be flocking.
She's funny.
Should we talk about Matthew?
That was so innocent. And she wasn't even there for that. Okay.
I don't know.
All right. I went into the store last night to get auto parts. Okay. Because my boy today was changing my brakes for me. Because he's so sweet like that. And
I said, yeah, he was sweet.
Yes, he is very sweet. So this guy was in the store, but he don't work there, but I guess he was friends with the guy that was working there. So I don't know if he was keeping him company or whatever.
He was scouting.
So I'm getting my parts, and then the guy that doesn't work there was like, "Oh, hey, with the rotors, you can resurface them and do something." He's like, "Your car's out there. I could look for you." And I was like, okay. And he's like, "Oh, I don't work here, but I'll look." So he goes outside. He's like, "Where's the car?" I tell him what I drive, but I forgot we're in her car. So I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Come back in. My car's not out there." So he's like, "Yeah, I do mechanics too. It's something, but I would have checked XYZ for you. But the dude don't work there." So I'm like, okay, but it wasn't even nothing like she's portraying. He obviously is trying to put himself out there, get a little paid, whatever.
No.
She don't even know.
If you were ugly or no, that wasn't even, that conversation wouldn't even happen. I promise you that. I promise you that.
Money is money.
Was he young?
Does that determine whether or not you think he was trying to holler?
Mm-hmm. Was he young?
Yeah.
Okay, then there you go.
Oh, I thought that wasn't going to prove your point. Anyways, I come back in the car with a receipt and his number and his name. So that's how this came up. Because, why? No, because you saw it, right?
No, you didn't even let me see it. Before I even saw it, you were like, "Babe, letting you know this is the papers because I la la."
Oh, okay, because you're crazy, right? So I had to tell her who Matthew was with the number. So I was like, "It's nothing crazy. The boy in there, da da da." So she's like, "He want to help you fix it." I'm like, "Babe, he said he's a mobile mechanic. He be going out. I bet he wants to come over and fix your car. All this extra. I'm like, no,
Where's
for
his
real,
business
babe.
card?
He seemed like he just,
Where's his business card? He's a mobile mechanic. Where's his business card at? Over here handing out papers.
Yo, she claims.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I was like, babe, I took it in case we need something quick one day, maybe whatever. And I'm like, okay, da da da. So that's what that was about. That's really what that was about.
Birds do be flocking. Okay. Point, period, blank.
Anyways, moving right along. That's the only examples I guess she had. Trust me, because most of the time, no, pretty much all the time. If not for Selena blowing up my spot, I don't even tell her a lot of stuff because I'm like, oh, she crazy.
You see, birds do be flocking. No. Thank you for that. I know it. Thank you. People just be hollering at her for no reason.
Yo, she has a whole different picture in her mind. Like, oh my gosh. Yo.
She said half the time I don't tell her.
No, because you know how sometimes no, but that doesn't mean that there's a lot of times. But you know how sometimes you can have couples or whoever, and they tell you every single time somebody try to holler, da, 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 whatever. I mean, it don't bother me. I don't care. You can tell me anything all day. But I'm not really one to be like, yo, let me tell you, so-and-so try to holler. Yeah. Yo, I don't even bother. Like, cause what? For what? For what? And if she thinks, oh my God, she could read me. We've been in situations.
I'm like, who was it?
The other day. She's
like,
at
the gym.
Who was it? I'm like, yo, who was who?
Yeah. And she don't want to tell me.
Why are you waiting over here for this? We'll go to certain places. Or if I go to the bathroom and there's an encounter and I come back too quick, I'm like, nah, I'll just wait. Who was it? Who was it? Who? And she be knowing with just knowing. And I'm like, babe, who is who? Yo, oh, you're not going to tell me? You're not going to tell her? And I'm like, yo.
We went to the gym, right? Well, she don't like to work out with me because I like to look at her when she works out because she's so beautiful.
She's a little purr.
So she's like, no. So we don't work out together, but we go to the gym. So I'm on my side. She's on this side. We decided that we were gonna meet at a certain time at the door to leave. So I see her at the treadmill, and with time to spare, like a good 10 minutes to spare, she just stops and goes and is waiting by the door. I'm like, that's a good 10 minutes. But you can just walk. You're right by the door. I'm like, okay. So then when I look at her, she has this kind of face on, like, okay, you ready? Who was it? Who was it?
I was cracking up. I'm like, babe, what are you talking about?
She never told me. I'll find you.
Anyways, I don't even know how we. Oh, because of my ring.
Because of your ring. Because birds do be flocking.
So moving right along. Moving right along.
All right, we got H date coming soon this week. Actually,
we got H date on Sunday.
I think I have a guess.
She does have a guess.
Given that she told me it's gonna be early and to dress warm, I'm thinking it's a hot air balloon.
That's a valid guess.
Only because we were supposed to do that a couple years ago for my birthday, but then I got COVID, it got canceled, so the whole thing just didn't work out. So I think she's trying to redeem herself in that moment, I think.
That's valid. Hot
air balloon. That's my guess. So we'll come back and see if I was right.
Okay, I'll let you know after Sunday, or you can let them know after Sunday.
Yeah. I'll be like, wow!
I guess y'all gonna have to stay tuned to find out what H date is.
All right, let's get on to today's topic. That wasn't too bad.
What's that?
All right, ready?
Yeah.
All right, how do you handle other people not respecting your relationship? I.e., flirting, nonstop messaging, just like harassing, etc.
Well, hold on. When you say nonstop messaging,
like they just keep hitting you up.
No, I ain't got nobody in my life like that.
Like phone calls, message. They'll find you on Facebook, Instagram, everything. Just be like ding, ding. If you don't respond to one, they'll hop to the other. If you don't respond to this one, they'll hop on the other.
If that was happening.
Yeah. If that was happening, how do you
Okay,
respond to that?
because I don't. That's why I'm like, who?
No, no, no,
Because
no,
I'll
no,
be
no, no, no.
quick to put somebody in their place. Yeah,
Oh,
like,
yeah, no, no, no. I'm just saying how. If
this is in general.
in general.
Well, so we can have a discussion about this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I think being forward is like the best
Yeah.
route to go depending on the scenario. So like
Elaborate.
for example,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so time out pause. If you were to type our first and last names into YouTube, would this podcast come up? This is like under our name?
No.
So if somebody looked up my first and last name, I wouldn't pop up on with this podcast.
Not with this podcast.
Okay, in that case, I won't go deep into details, but I had somebody from high school that got a couple marbles loose, and it was an issue back then. And in his mind, we had this whole relationship that never happened. Fast forward into my 20s, into when I had kids, he wound up finding me out here, and there's a lot that goes in between there. And that guy, I mean, this is a whole story that I won't get into, but that guy, and I don't know if I should say his name. That's why I'm like, can he find me on here? Because
don't say his name
he
just
still
in
be
case.
looking me up. Well, that guy already knows, like, no, like there's no, oh, I'm ignoring you and I'm not gonna tell you that I don't ever want you in my life. Like, no, he knows and all that. But he'll keep with the messages every year for my birthday, saying happy birthday, all this stuff. But like an outsider looking in would be like, oh, that's my sweet, you know that person, da da da. Like, yeah, I don't understand. Like, he knows the situation, but he act like he don't.
Right.
So in that scenario, I just completely ignore it. Like at this point, I'm not even hitting you up to be like, yo, what the? Why are you sending me a message like we cool? You crazy? Like,
Right.
I ain't doing none of that. I'm just gonna continue to ignore you. So I think that's an extreme situation where I'm just gonna ignore somebody. But other than that, I wouldn't ignore that. I wouldn't ignore that because you gotta respect.
Correct.
Like, I don't care. You gotta respect. And we were talking about this the other day. We feel like a lot of people don't respect same sex
couples,
like
especially female on
couples.
female.
Yeah, it's like guys think like, oh, like they're gonna determine for y'all that y'all missing something.
Correct.
And they could be the missing key.
Like,
Nigga,
oh,
please.
but you never had me before. I can turn you straight.
Yeah, like dudes be saying stupid stuff in general though. In general,
Yeah,
let somebody tell me that. Let somebody tell me that, boy. I will put them in their place so fast.
Can I be there for when that happens?
That's like, somebody. Yeah, no, but I have heard nonsense like that for other female couples and stuff, and I'm like, nah. So I don't know. I think just a forward approach for me. That's how I handle things. Like just a forward approach. Like that's the route I'm going. I like gonna be forward about it. I know sometimes it's uncomfortable, especially I think what's more uncomfortable is like if you have like a little crush or something, like somebody's crushing on you. Oh, okay. And now you done moved on and you married, right? But this is like a legit friend, right? And so maybe they're a little slick with a comment or two, and it's like, hold up.
I feel like you've had that before. Excuse me.
Oh, you trying to get my chapstick?
Yeah. Lips getting kind of chapped.
I would say yeah.
Ooh, this is mint. Why didn't you warn me about this?
Sorry, I didn't know. She hates mint. I will say yeah. But I also feel that in a relationship, like, so trust is a big thing, right? So I feel like, do I expect you, let's say you're friends with somebody, like y'all been friends for a minute, y'all legit friends, you know? And maybe they come in a little sideways. I feel like it's your job to check them. Right. And if you feel like it's okay to continue that friendship, that's fine. And I don't necessarily need to know. And I mean, unless it's something out of pocket, like, right. But I don't even necessarily want to know because I feel like if you still want to be friends with that person, I trust your judgment. I trust that you check their ass. That's the end of it. But you can't take back what you've already heard. So if you tell me about it and then be like, "Oh, but it's good. I checked them," I'm gonna be like, "It's not good because I'm about to check his ass." or her ass. But that's probably not even necessary.
Right.
Now it's different if you're like, yo, I cut this person off because they was getting fresh. Yeah, I want to know that. But if you feel like it is under control for you and y'all able to move on in your friendship, don't tell me. If you dealt with it, don't tell me.
Right.
Unless you don't want that person in your life no more because maybe they really said something out of pocket and you like, nah, you gotta go. Like,
yeah,
just the fact that you thought
that
was okay, like, no, we not friends. Okay, then I want to know because if I see him in the street, I'm gonna slap him up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to dab you up. I'm gonna try to slap you up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because I don't want to look stupid now if that's why y'all not friends no more.
Right, right.
But if it's something that you feel like, yo, I gotta handle, that person's like, yo, understood. I don't think I need to know because now I'm not even gonna like that y'all still friends and it's gonna be an issue. But I still trust you. But that's gonna be the human nature side. Now that I don't trust you, but it's human nature. Like, oh, what they texting you when I see the name pop, or you know. So I don't even want to know if you addressed that and you feel like y'all good and y'all done moved on.
I got you.
How do you feel about that? Like, are you like, I don't give a shit. I want to know.
I want to know.
You want to know?
I want to know. But you know me.
Yeah.
I want to know.
I mean, there ain't no right or wrong. If you want to know, you want to know.
No, I want to know. Only because sometimes, especially in our relationship, I know you very well, and I know that sometimes you might not see other people's intentions right away.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've told you, sometimes things go over your head. I'm like, babe, they're clearly flirting. They're not. Oh yeah, me and my wife can go. Oh, never mind. I might not go. I might not go later.
Can I make a comment?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's been people I do not know. That particular incident, we went on vacation and we were
on
in
a honeymoon.
We were like we were on our honeymoon, but it was in Turkey and we couldn't act like we were married because over there it's punishable by death and we ain't know that. But the person that freaking booked our trip sent us out there. But anyway, so just saying in my defense a little bit here, these are people I don't know that she's referencing. Not people that I'm like close friends with and like, babe, why your friend flirting with you? And I'm like, nah, they not flirting. They talk like that to me all the time. No. I will text someone. Issue. But no, but it's just talking, certain stuff be going over my head because there's people I don't know. So I'm like, people probably just trying to be nice or whatever. But she do be right. But you know, we're not talking about friends in my active life that I'm like, oh no, they're good. Yeah, no. I just want to say that.
Okay. Yeah, but I want to know because then I'm keeping an extra eye on that little friend and what they do when you're not around.
When I'm not around.
Yeah. Like what they say, how they be looking at you when you walk away. I want to know all that because then I'm gonna check their ass.
But see, don't you think that's an added stressor to you?
Maybe, but then I will like if something else would happen. Okay, so let's say that it happened, right? Y'all squashed it, but you didn't tell me, and then something else happens again, and now I feel like, oh, so this happened before, and you didn't tell me, type thing. Then I will feel like stab in the back. I was like betrayed. Like I would feel hurt by that. So that's why I want to know.
Okay, I see your point. I definitely see your point.
Okay.
Like
I get it. Yeah, it might be like an added stressor. Yeah, I get that. But I guess I'd rather know. I'd rather you have told me about it. Then I'm like, yeah, she told me. Yeah, we know. So
no, I definitely see your point. I see your point, and I'm thinking because I felt like, okay, if it was you, right, and you handle the situation,
right.
But mind you, let's remember, people, we're talking about a really good friend. We ain't talking about no coworker that don't mean shit. We ain't talking about. I want to make sure that's clear, like, you know,
damn,
because if that happens to me, I'm going to bat for you by staying your friend because I checked your ass and we have an agreement that you are in your place and nothing slick is ever coming out your mouth again. Right? So you do that with a friend. That's not some coworker from work. That's not someone you met last week, last month. Right. So, you know, I just want to make sure we're clear on why I'm giving the answer that I'm giving. Okay. So, like, let's say, you know, really good friend of yours, like from the academy or something. Y'all been friends for 6 years. I got one of those. Oh, he be talking out of pocket?
No, honey.
Okay, just checking. I was like, oh.
You know him. We love him.
Oh, okay. I'm just checking because I'm giving the example. You like, yeah, I got one of those. Like, oh.
No.
Do you?
Okay, keep going.
So, okay. Okay, right. So, somebody that you're like this. Now,
Mm.
he say something a little slick. And we talk, let me be clear on that too. A little slick. Ain't nobody saying, hey yo, I'm trying to smash. You say something like that, yeah, you better cut that nigga off, like him, her, whatever.
Right.
Something slick, whatever that may look like.
Yeah.
To where you feel like,
Right.
right. I expect you check them,
Mm-hmm.
but this is a friend, so you're like, hey, we cool, like, cut that shit. Now, if it happens a second time, I definitely get your point. And I agree with your point, but then I also feel like at that point, I expect you. Now we ain't checking him. You like,
cut him
yo,
off. Yeah.
you dead to me, and then I'm gonna be like, hey, yo, babe, just so you know, we ain't cool with so and so no more. In case you see him, ain't no kiki because they don't respect. Now I'm gonna be like, well, what you mean? This happened. I checked him. He said we were good. It wasn't an issue. Obviously, he don't care or value my friendship.
Okay.
He came out his face again. That's it. We done. Niggas deleted, blocked from everything.
All right.
We
I
see
like
him
that.
in the street.
Okay.
We don't know him. All right, babe. Like, cause that's how I'm gonna come tell you. Like,
right.
But no, I get what you're saying. Like, oh, I don't want to feel like I just was in the dark. But I think for me, anyway, that's where that sense of trust in you, not trust that you won't do anything, trust that if you say you got it, like you got it. Because I'm also considering if this is a real scenario and you choose to stay friends with this person, it's a friend. They really mean something to you. That's how I'm viewing it. They mean something to you. Y'all been through a little bit of shit together.
Right.
He had a bad day, or she, whatever. Or maybe they have a secret desire. I don't care. You're amazing. That would make sense as long as your ass keep it a secret. So maybe they had a couple drinks. Maybe they slipped up and said something a little slick, and you're like, check it. My thing is like, if you're willing to try and fix that and stay the person's friend, they mean something to you. I don't want to know because now if I know about that initial incident, and mind you, again, nothing too crazy, but they said something that was questionable and y'all want to chill, there's an event, but I gotta work or something.
Right.
Now, because it's human nature, I'm gonna be like, you good. If I can't go,
you
and
ain't
we
going.
don't have that kind of relationship. We
Right,
don't.
right.
But it's not because I don't trust you. Because now I'm thinking like, oh, is there social event? Oh, there's drinks. What if this nigga say something else? What if
Right.
But that's a human nature thing. So that's why I feel like, yo, if you honestly feel like you handled it enough to that you still want to be this person's friend, I'm trusting that you will end that friendship if it wasn't contained or whatever.
Okay.
I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
So, but the first instinct, yo, yeah, you want to know. But I guess my not wanting to know comes for the fact that I respect you, and if that's a meaningful relationship, don't tell me, cause y'all not. Nope. Like it's just.
Oh, me and so where we going?
word. And the thing is, like, if that person really just never comes at you sideways again, I'm still always looking at them sideways, like, oh, did he just check you out while you went to the bathroom? Or she? Like, now it's messing with me, and really the person's not even doing nothing no more. So
and that'll put a strain on the relationship too for that reason. Yeah, I got you. I got you.
So that's the justification for my answer because that's what I think.
You made your case.
I made my case.
Judge rule in your favor, okay?
No, that was a good question though, but yeah, that's how I feel about that. I just feel like you should be able to self regulate and be like, yo, although I know that's not easy for everybody because I'm sure there's plenty of people that go in that situation. There's somebody that closer and they're like, yo, why they say this and that, but they don't know how to approach or
right.
Like that's got to be uncomfortable. I'm gonna speak up if it's my friend, but and then if it's somebody that's like an acquaintance, or I'm shutting you down and I'm gonna make you feel stupid too. Yeah, because like, yo, I feel like you don't respect me if you coming at me slick and I got not only that I got a wife, but we have like all the same friends. We hang out. So pretty sure if we're friends, my wife. We've been in the same room with my wife, and you gonna say something slick? Yeah, we shutting it down. If you are acquaintance or coworker, somebody that don't matter, I'm like, But you would have to be a really good friend for me to keep you around.
But if you're a
After that.
really good friend, you know
then,
better.
Then you wouldn't do that, right?
Yeah, you
There's
would know
also
better.
that too. That's why I threw alcohol in there. I try to give him a little leeway, like, all right, maybe he wasn't in your right mind,
Right,
or something.
right.
But true, if you sober as hell, like, what you doing? So that's true too.
All right.
But
You want to introduce a new segment?
oh yeah, I forgot.
Already?
You talking about the little tag?
No, our new one.
Oh, sure. I'm on the spot.
Okay,
What was it called?
It's a new segment. It's a it's a reaction, I guess.
Oh,
a reaction segment. We're gonna react to something. So once a month, we're gonna bring, whether it's
anything.
a new food item or like a product of something, and we will react to it. We will give you our opinions. So this month so we went to Walmart yesterday. And in the candy, we were doing something in the aisles. You see your Snickers, your Kit Kat, your Twix, right? Right next to it, you see the Great Value crisp wafers, peanut caramel and nougat bar, and the cookie and caramel bar. So I was like, they got Walmart brand Twix,
we ain't never seen
Kit
that.
Kat, and Snickers.
We ain't never seen that.
I said they got some Fit Fat, some.
Oh, so anything that's fake.
Oh,
that's
we put
not
an F to
authentic,
it.
we put a fake. So fake ass whatever. So like we had some like, well, we seen some fake ass Nikes somewhere. So we're like, yo, those are Fikes. They almost got us. Or Fadidas. Or whatever. Anything that's fake.
We put a
you put an F.
Yeah.
So we were like, yo, they got Fit Fats? They got Fit Fats in Walmart?
They got Fickers? And they got Fixes?
Yeah. So I was laughing because then they had Reese's bars, right? So I was like, yo, they got feces?
We were like, no.
We laughed and then we stopped and was like, that's not a good one. That's not a good one. That is not a good one. But no, they didn't have feces. We didn't find it. Yo. So we were gonna react to this. We're gonna take a little.
Even looking at it, this looks mad bootleg. I don't know if you can
Twix,
see it.
So I don't know.
You don't eat Twix?
You're gonna have to try that on your own because I wouldn't even know the difference.
They didn't have like a small one of it either, so I had to get the king size.
It's okay. We weren't judging you.
All right.
We weren't judging.
Okay. So even by the looks of it, it comes out. It's like mad square. Twix is not square. Okay, it's kind of like, it has like an oval shape, like a circular shape on top, and then it has the cracker on the bottom. This is mad square, like pop, pop, pop.
How does it taste? If you didn't know what it was and someone gave it to you with your eyes closed and was like, yo, you want a Twix?
Definitely tastes different than the Twix.
Close so you're saying you will be able to tell? Hands down.
Hands down. Give me a Twix in this. Put it together in the little baggie, and I'll give it to you.
That's what I should have done.
Even just by the looks of it, I could tell.
So it's not.
It don't even have like the ridges that the Twix be having.
So it ain't all that, but you killing it right now.
I mean, I can't let it go to waste.
She's like, this has to be a thorough review. Right, let me open my Fit Fat. And I love me some Kit Kats.
The cookie tastes different, which I don't care for, but it's all right. I'm back.
So they don't have names. It's just
crispy what?
It's just a crispy wafer bar, and what was yours? Cookie and caramel bar. So there ain't no sign. There's no.
But it has the same colors of the wrappings of the original.
It's all the same, but they don't have nothing written on here. They don't have Fit Fat.
Not even Great Value. GV.
I know, right?
Does it smell like a Kit Kat? No. No. You'll be able to tell?
Not even close. Not
You'll be able to tell?
Because you know I love me some Kit Kats.
Yeah.
Not even close. No. I'm not saying it's the worst thing in the world, but I love Kit Kats, so not even close in my opinion. I would definitely know. If someone told me that was a Kit Kat, I would question it. It looks like it, but I'd be like, "Oh, this one tastes different. This one tastes weird." Nah, I know my Kit Kats, girl. Mm-mm.
I don't know. I can't tell. I don't eat Kit Kats enough. It's alright though, for what it is.
I'll be good if I never had one again in my
For
life.
a fit fat, it's
I'm
alright.
sorry. Nope. Fit fat. Guess that thumbs down for me.
Twix, it's alright. It ain't no Twix
I'm
though.
all for saving $1, a couple pennies or whatever, but if I was fiending for a Kit Kat or if I had a little itch, I would not be scratching with this. Not with the Fit Fat. That's a no for me. Like, I don't even want to take more than one bite.
Okay, damn.
I'm good.
That's not bad. This one, I don't want to go waste. But so the cookie is not. It's not the same. You can even see it's like mad dark. The cookie over there is like, like a light brown. Like it's really light.
All right. So basically, the takeaway is that if you're looking for a little candy, not bad. But if you're going in the store because you are a fan of whatever candy,
we're not even trying the
yeah, we're gonna pass on that. The Fickers could go. So if you on some, oh, I wish I had a whatever,
just get it.
And you see the GV brand, the Great Value, stick with your candy bar.
It's only like 20 cents more. Cough it up.
Yeah, don't go with the fake.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Bootleg. That's it for our, or maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll just constantly react for bootleg stuff.
Bootleg stuff. Okay, I like that.
And see if it's worth it or not.
Okay.
I don't know. We still working out the fine, the fine print.
The podcast, but yeah. Ooh, look, our bed is almost done.
Oh, so let me tell you. So when we went and stayed at the Airbnb in Jersey, the bed was amazing. It was a foam mattress, right? And I ain't gonna lie, we were talking shit about it because whatever position you in, you stuck. Like it just pretend this is the foam mattress and I lay on it. The bed goes like like, yo,
it just swaddles you.
It swaddles you, envelopes you. So anytime you want to move, you're like, yo, I'm stuck in this whole other position. So we were talking crap, but we realized every day our back didn't hurt at all. Not even a little bit.
We came back the first night sleeping. We woke up like,
hurting when we got back home. So we were like, damn. So she hit up the Airbnb lady and was like, yo, where you got the mattress? She told us it was from Amazon, $350, I think.
Less than that.
Which ain't bad for a mattress, queen size mattress. And this was a perfect time for a podcast because we opened it up, but it takes a minute to like, and so we were like, well, damn. Like, we gotta wait a minute because this shit comes compressed in a box. And so just for anybody who hasn't been keeping up, she started her day shift now. So she want to be in bed by like 9 o'clock every day.
She ain't complaining.
I was complaining at first because y'all know I go to sleep 2, 3, 4 in the morning on the nights that she goes to work. But me and her are usually back and forth
talking.
And if anybody of her superiors is watching, we do not talk all night. But hypothetically, we do. Or we did.
And we did.
So now she ain't playing no games. She like, nah, I gotta be in that bed like 9 o'clock. So I'm like, all right, I guess I'll keep you company or whatever. But it's been good. We wind down a little bit and then go to sleep at a decent time and wake up at a decent. Well, she wakes up early. I wake up at a decent time.
Yeah, I should be waking up early, like 8, 9 o'clock instead of like noon, 1, which is nice. She's starting her day early, get some stuff done.
So it's been alright, but we don't open up this mattress that's still compressing. That's still
it's opening
uncompressing, whatever. It's still opening up.
But so it's looking nice and full now.
Time it is, but it looked like it still got a little bit to go. Yo, that's mad thick. It said 12 inches. That look about like a foot and a half right now. So anyway, we'll let y'all know how we sleep tonight.
I might not want to wake up in the morning.
It's gonna be nice. We did have some reservations about the mattress. So while we were at the Airbnb, by the time we did all this traveling around, every day we like different state, different area, whatever. We got back, went to sleep mad late, woke up mad early. So, there wasn't a whole lot of time for recreation in the guest
Yo, she's
bedroom.
so. I'm just gonna say it.
Okay.
She said. She said,
My
"Babe,
mama might see this.
we'll tell your mama not to see this." She she said, "Babe,
This today.
how
Now
is
the
how is
mattress was on the way.
yeah?" She was like, how are we gonna have sex in the mattress? How's that gonna work?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" She was like, "We sink every single time that we step on it." I was like, "Well, girl,
It's a big foam thing. So I thought about it after. I was like,
you'll be able to rest your ass."
how this gonna work? I mean, we about to find out, but it was a reservation I had after the fact when the mattress was over here.
Well,
Oh, but you know what?
yeah.
That brings me to my next little thing. What time is it? Oh, damn. Okay, real
What's
quick.
up?
So I had told her, well, that's why we need a nice little chase in the room.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So we got options and whatever. But I say that to say this. We are officially starting our room makeover project. For anybody that hasn't seen in previous episodes,
You suck.
we're going on top of that. We're going with this color, but like for one wall, we're gonna retouch it.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go with like a blush pink in the room and like gold or like silver gray little accents. Oh my gosh.
You good?
That fit fat got me messed up, and that was one bite. So yeah, so we're starting our project. We went, we got some paint, we got the little thing to put the TV on because we're gonna put the TV high up on the wall so that when we laying down, we can just look up. We don't gotta be propping pillows because it's on a shelf thing. The shelf thing is gonna go like we're making it more simple. We're going for simple, chic.
Yep.
So
It'll look nice.
if anybody has suggestions, so it's basically this color and that color. We're gonna upgrade our little chairs here. I'm gonna have my color. She's gonna have hers. We have plans. So we're going for simple,
nice.
chic. So anybody that has opinions, suggestions,
Let us know.
we have a little Pinterest board that we've been looking at stuff, and we've seen some really fly stuff that's like simple but badass. So we're excited.
All right. Before we close it out, you want to reach in your little.
Oh snap! See, I was going for this about 20 minutes ago. All right, another new little segment we trying out, food for thought. So just to recap, I usually drink tea every day. I drink the Yogi brand tea, and they always come with like a little saying or something, and I always get some decent insight from there, and I hope you do too. So I put them in this little jar, and then I'll read it to you guys. So today's only the second one. And then maybe we comment, maybe we don't, maybe you just take it for what it's worth, whatever. So this one says, give to others and give to yourself the same attention. So I'm going to say this again. Give to others and give to yourself the same attention. I love that.
Okay.
I love that.
Is that like the vibe check? Meet them at whatever they're giving you type thing?
No, this is more like, so give to others and give to yourself.
Oh, to
the
yourself.
Same attention. So basically, it's so easy. Like how you always trying to look out for me, always trying to make sure I'm good, you always trying to make sure the kids are good, everybody's good. But where's the attention to yourself? So this is suggesting like you should be giving yourself the same attention, which is a reminder that I constantly try to keep in the forefront, because I mean that's easy. This could happen with anybody, but as a mom, I'm a reference as a mom. It's a mom, right? That's self-explanatory. You giving to everybody else, but what happened in your time? Whatever you like to do, your free time. And no, it's not only for moms, but I'm speaking from that angle because, I'm a mom. So that tells you any good mom is going to be concerned about everybody else. But it's like, what about you? So I really like this. This hits for anybody, really, especially if you're a giver and you're constantly like giving of your time and this and that. And I think this follows along too with like having good boundaries for yourself. Sometimes you gotta say no to others so that you have more time for you, right? Because if you spent because everything is yes, 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 you don't got nothing left for you. So I really like this. Give to others and give to yourself the same attention. Just a quick reminder. Quick reminder. I like that.
Very good. Shout out to Inez. She actually saved one for you and gave it to me to give to you last week, I think.
Yeah, that's right, because she reads the little ones too.
She also drinks COET.
And she passed one along. So you a real one, boo. All right. So there was that. Tea time.
Food for thought.
Food for thought. That's right. Okay, and now we have our.
Oh damn! I forgot about that. Would you rather? Would you rather? Would you rather?
No.
Hey, come on.
Because I remember you said you got that from somebody else. No, we're not doing it. All right, I'm the only one with a would you rather question.
Yeah. It's all you.
Oh, I thought you had one. Okay. What was it?
Should just be a screenshot.
Okay. I know. Thank you. But there's a few.
You got it?
Okay. Can
I'm sorry.
Yo. All right. The question is, would you rather be stranded on a deserted island for 5 years? So that means you're by yourself, stranded on a deserted island for 5 years, or in a coma for a decade.
Oh God. Either way, you're making families suffer.
Yeah. So stranded on a deserted island for 5 years, or in a coma for a decade.
I think. I'm gonna pick the 5 years, only because in a coma for 10 years, you know how long it's gonna take for your body to be able to do the normal things again.
So you,
because you're just limp like
so,
for 10 years.
So you don't want to be a veggie.
I don't want to be a veggie.
You don't want to be a ramen noodle.
Nope. I'll take 5 years. At least I'm walking around, doing my thing. I mean, I might be going a little nuts because I'm by myself, but I'll be alright.
Oh, 5 years is a long time to be alone.
What about 10 years in a coma? You over here crying for me for 10 years? Did me for dead?
Leaving you for dead?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna leave you for dead. You're in a coma.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna visit you every day.
You over here thinking I'm dead or I might be dead for 10 years is a really long time.
I'm not giving up on you. I won't give up.
You won't pull the plug in 10 years?
I am not pulling the plug on you. No.
What if they say, "Oh, she won't wake up"? This is like you're literally just paying to keep her on life support.
Well, how much is life support cost? And do I have a job? And if I could pay for it, no.
You see how fast that changed?
It was a valid question. Well, if I could afford it, I'm keeping you.
You can afford it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fund me. I'm gonna do all that, boo. You ain't dying.
Damn,
on
for
me.
10 years though. Damn, that's a long time.
Yeah, for 10 years.
Damn,
I'm not gonna kill you.
Oh, baby, but all that thing that you're gonna suffer because of my ass, and then I'm gonna be waking up a veggie like, hello.
It says for 10 years though. That means year 10 and a day.
I'm waking up.
Guess who's coming back?
Right, but you don't know that.
But we could reteach you everything. No, I'm saying that because you're saying, oh, but I don't want to come back. No, but I will help you. All that. You could get to a state where life is normal again. Yes. I'm not saying going for 10 years. I'm just, your answer was 5. But I'm just saying I ain't pulling a plug.
Yeah. I got you.
So 5 years on a deserted island.
And that's what I would pick.
That's lonely. That's lonely as hell. Okay, what would I do? Would I be stranded for 5 years? I don't know shit about surviving. So I might not even make it the 5 years. Because if I'm deserted, I don't know how to fish. I don't know
learn, girl.
And which island is it?
Which island is it? It's deserted. It don't matter.
Damn, you made me think though, because I think I would have went for the coma, just for the fact that for me it's a blank. Oh,
Yeah, I
10
was like,
years,
if I
I'm
want to be
back.
selfish, I'm like, hello.
But you posed a good argument, because at that point I'm a veggie and like I gotta relearn everything. Life is gonna suck.
Yeah.
So
What
I'm
if
not
you
gonna
move
go.
on? What if you like almost gave up and you
But
moved on?
but you know what? Tom Hanks did it in Help Me Out. Well,
He's an
this ain't
actor.
live. I was gonna say Help Me Out, guys. You know, he had Wilson, his buddy. What was
I
the
don't know.
movie?
I don't
Where
think I've seen it.
he's on a deserted island for like mad long, grows a crazy beard, and I think in the end he still gets back with whoever his family was or whatever. Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy. Look it up real quick before we wrap up.
Let me see.
Where his best friend is Wilson, the volleyball.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've heard
Oh,
about
I
it.
can't think of it. It's with Tom Hanks. Come on. I know y'all watching and y'all shouting it out right now. Type it in the comment and help me out. Even though this ain't live, but it's gonna drive me nuts. And then we'll wrap up, I promise.
Was it older?
Well, now Castaway. It was Castaway. Yes.
Yeah,
Y'all
I
know
just found it.
Castaway.
Castaway.
He did it. All right, I'm going on the island. I'm going on the island. I'm going on the island. He did it. I saw the movie. If it happened to me, I think I would be like, all right, boom, there's hope. Tom did it.
Can
Tom
we
did it.
be can we be deserted together?
No, then it wouldn't be deserted alone.
Alone together.
I'm taking the island. Tom Hanks did it. I think I could do it.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too.
It was also a 2-hour movie, but you know, it was sped up. But okay. All right, we're gonna survive.
I mean,
That's what I'm going
we're
for.
gonna have to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
You coming back to me, right?
You know it.
All right.
You know it.
Good.
I was gonna say I'll swim back to you if I have to, but I'm not a strong swimmer.
Doggy
Guys.
pedal back.
I dog paddle all the way. Yeah, that's probably. I'm gonna wait on the island though, but I'm gonna survive because I know you gonna come find me.
I got you, boo.
I know it.
Mm-hmm.
I know it.
You know I'm crazy. I will find your ass.
We going on the island. All right, y'all. We're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah. Thanks for watching another episode. Make sure to follow, like, subscribe, hit the like button, thumbs up. Make sure to follow us on our Instagram at justus_2228, on our TikTok, YouTube, and Spotify at justus2228. And we will see you guys next time.
Bye.